Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder tonight. I am the presenter. I will share this awesome opportunity with you, and hopefully it will help you change your financial situation. So let's start by learning a little bit about me. I'm a tax professional. I do income tax, personal, business, and corporate, and it's tax season right now. Actually, the official start date of taxes for me is tomorrow. And I have done some already, but tomorrow is the official start date, and we'll get that going. So 30 years of doing taxes, and my thoughts were always the same. Always wanted to find an opportunity for my tax clients to save money or to have their own home-based business and, earn some money as well so that they can pay their taxes or so that they can purchase the things that they've always wanted in their lives. Well, we've done that, and I think that's phenomenal. This company that I'm about to introduce to you tonight is changing lives, okay? And it's changing lives all over the world. So the very first thing we're going to do is learn what this company is. Who are we? Well, folks, tonight I'm introducing to you Quicksilver Cash. And Quicksilver Cash is everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Also tonight, we will introduce to you QSC Global, which is the feeder program for Quicksilver Cash that's taking us worldwide. It's making this opportunity very accessible to members who otherwise would not be able to access Quicksilver Cash. So put your seatbelts on, get ready, here we go. There's a secret to our success. Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program, and our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. From this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. Folks, it is a very duplicable cash flow generator. There's no selling required. We do it for you. So all you've got to do is make the referrals and we'll do the sales. There's no purchasing quotas, so there's no auto ship. You don't have to buy something every month or every day or every week or whatever and find that it's piling up in your garage, okay? Just a one-time out-of-pocket ever. There's no heavy recruiting requirement. So if you're not a heavy recruiter, that's okay. If you're a heavy recruiter, then it works in your favor because everybody follows you and you will earn from them throughout your career with Quicksilver Cash. Now, folks, everyone can succeed by following our blueprint. Let me tell you a little bit more about us. We were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown throughout Canada, the United States, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana, Australia, Mexico, England, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines, St. Croix, that's the US Virgin Islands, folks, Singapore, Jamaica, and South Africa, Johannesburg, Pretoria. Folks, we are growing all over. And if I didn't mention Grenada, it's worth mentioning again. We are in Grenada as well. Folks, there are many countries left around the globe. I heard that Sweden came on board. Okay, Switzerland, sorry. Okay, Sweden's next. Someone's got to connect with Sweden. We've got Switzerland. Folks, no one is exempt from having a successful career with Quicksilver Cash. Okay, so we make one simple promise to you. It only takes you and two to go through to our top position. So then your job, just like everybody else's job, everyone who joins this program needs to bring two. Okay, if that happens, we will go on forever. And folks, the blueprint's very simple. Our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind. It's a simple concept with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. And if you follow our blueprint, you will be successful. Folks, getting started is simple as well. It's just a one-time $100 USD out of pocket ever, and you'll be in business forever. You'll never pay us ever again. Folks, one time 100. Can you imagine buying groceries? And if it were just $100 one time and you can have groceries every week, would that be a good deal? Phenomenal. That's what Quicksilver Cash is all about. So pay attention and see how this can happen for you. There are two great programs, folks. One small entry amount. A one-time $100 USD gets you in the first program. Then you cycle 3 times and earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Pretty phenomenal. Let's break down program number 1. $100 USD, no membership fee. You'll get $2,500 worth of online valuable member services right away just for spending $100. Now, folks, if you're getting $2,500 for $100, that's a phenomenal deal. And you can use these services day and night, every day, if you'd like. As long as you're a member with us, you have access to these services. Pretty phenomenal. We'll elaborate on that as we go along. Now, folks, refer to friends who will do the same. We talked about you and two, right? So that means you come in at $100, your 2 friends come in at $100. Now their 2 friends come in at $100 each, and their 2 friends, and so on and so on and so on. No one is exempt from this. Everyone needs to bring 2. Now, you'll qualify for the titanium position when you have your 2 in place, and that's our top position. Remember our promise? You and 2, and you'll go through to our top position. Now, you don't make $500 for being at the top, but because you're at the top, you qualify to make $500 as the next 8 members come in once you're at the top. Okay, so when at the top, it takes about 7 days, then you'll start collecting $500 USD as the next 8 members come in. Okay, so you'll earn 5 payments out of those 8 payments, and then 2 goes to the company and 1 goes for re-entry. So re-entry is pretty cool. So when you cycle through, you'll receive an automatic $100 USD re-entry to do it all again, and we pay that $100 for you. You'll never take a dime out of your pocket after the initial $100 that you put in. Now, your 3rd cycle enters you into program number 2 if you're not already in program number 2. So this is for all the new members who just began with us in program 1. You will cycle through to program number 2 with your 3rd cycle. How does that work? Well, program 2, let's break that down. $400 USD plus $100 lifetime membership paid for by the 3rd cycle in program 1. So the $400 represents $400 in prepaid gift cards in the US plus the $100 lifetime membership. So these gift cards, we're talking about Shell, we're talking about Esso, Exxon, we're talking about we're talking about Lowe's, we're talking about Home Depot, we're talking about Walmart. What about all the grocery stores? What about all the other companies in the United States that have gift cards? If you're in Canada, you'll get $500 worth of gift cards, Canadian dollars, of course. So we're talking about Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Esso, Petro-Canada, Metro, Shell. There's many companies. Even Lowe's and Home Depot are here in Canada as well, so you can get those gift cards as well. Now, folks, you don't get those gift cards right away because the program has to cycle. We leverage that $400 in gift cards for you to earn some serious money. Now, your 2 referrals from program number 1 will upgrade to qualify you on their 3rd cash out in program number 1. So they also follow you in program number 2. Now, you will qualify for the top position, which is also titanium, in program 2. And when you're at the top, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks. You'll start collecting $1,600 cash USD plus those $400 in USD prepaid gift cards or 500 Canadian gift cards. You'll get those at this point when you're cashing out, and an automatic $400 re-entry to do it all again. Now, folks, if you paid $400 USD for gift cards, you will get those gift cards, but do you want the gift cards now or do you want them after you get $1,600? Because if you got the gift cards now, that would mean you are not participating in earning $1,600. And that's why it's well worth it to wait a week or so or whatever time it takes you to cash out to earn $1,600 plus the gift cards. That's what time leveraging is all about, folks. You take a little bit of time, you leverage what you put in, and you get a lot out. Okay, so that's why we're also excited about Quicksilver Cash, because we can leverage $100, make $500 on our 3rd cycle. We can join the bigger program, leverage $400, and turn that into $1,600, and that's all from the initial $100. Oh, this is so much to comprehend, is it? No, it's so much to spend. It's amazing, folks. This goes on forever. You will cycle both programs simultaneously. So if you're earning 500, you may earn 1,600 and then 400 in gift cards, and then do it again. We pay your $100 reentry and your $400 reentry. Phenomenal Quicksilver Cash. Now, folks, I want you to build strong. Build a strong team. Since our reach is global and online, your leaders can be anywhere on the planet. Now, I know you remember me mentioning Mexico, Singapore. We mentioned Pretoria. We mentioned Australia. We mentioned England. Folks, Jamaica, St. Croix. These are all the places that you could do business, plus a whole lot more. We're aiming for 100 countries by the end of the year. We're already at 22 or 24. Phenomenal, folks. Now, if you've watched the movie Jerry Maguire, you might be thinking, show me the money. Yes, show me the money. I'm here to show you the money. So let's talk about the money. Getting to titanium is phenomenal. Everybody wants to get to titanium. So let's say somebody's here at titanium. There are 2 platinums and 4 golds. These members already paid, they got involved, they were once silver, and then when the blueprint split, they moved up to gold, moved up to platinum, and then titanium. So let's start with you. You just got started. So you came in as a silver. You took the first position, silver. You paid $100. You got your $2,500 worth of online services. But most importantly, you took a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint. This is really cool. So now your job is to get to gold, then get to platinum, and then get to titanium, because titanium is where you get paid. So this is really cool. It's like a stepping stone. You start at silver, you get paid, this all gets filled, or you pay to get in, this gets filled, you move up to gold. New silvers come in, it gets filled, you move up to platinum. More silvers come in, you move up to titanium. And now that's the natural progression that usually takes about a week if everybody does what they're supposed to do. Now, are you like me? Are you the kind of person that wants to get to titanium like after a day? What about an hour? What about half an hour? I've seen people do it in 15 minutes. Folks, I'm going to show you how to get there real quick. Okay, so this is the fastest way. Pay attention. You come in at silver, you take a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint. That took 4 minutes for you to sign up. So you brought in your first referral. That's your first one. Number 2, he came in right here. And then you brought in your second referral. So now you're qualified because we promised you and 2. That qualifies you to become titanium. But are you titanium? No. One more needs to come in. Now, if this one was here already, or if you brought them in, this counts as a 3rd referral for you. Of course, if it were a 4th or 5th or 6th, everyone counts for you. But in this case, there's a 3rd referral that came in, and that took a whole 15 minutes for you to sign 3 people up, and you are qualified to be titanium. But now the blueprint has to split because there's nowhere else to go on this side. The other side takes care of itself. So on this side, we promote half the board as a split, and it creates a brand new success blueprint for whoever had their 2 first. And if it were you, you came in here in silver 1, and gold 1, and gold 2, and platinum 1 did not have their 2 referrals, you've got 2. These are listed with your name. So you go through first to become titanium. So that means you skipped everybody. This is fast. Some people do it in 15 minutes. Why wait a week? Now at titanium, what will happen is you will be titanium. Everyone here has moved up to gold, and now there's no one in the silver. So that means there's 8 empty spaces to be filled for you to be paid. How does that work? You're titanium. When there's 8 empty silver positions, when you get promoted, because these guys moved up, right? They moved up and became the 4 golds on your success blueprint. Now there's no one in the silver. This side doesn't matter because you get a whole 8. When 4 splits and you go up to the top, there'll be 8 new silver positions ready for you to fill with your team. So now, if that's the case, this is what's cool. When silver 1 comes in, that pays the titanium. When silver 2 comes in, that pays the titanium. So he earned 200. Silver 3 goes to the company. Okay? Silver 4 goes to the titanium, and silver 5 goes to the titanium. So that means the titanium just earned 1, 2, 4, 5. That's 4. So they've earned 400. So number 6 goes to the company. 7 goes to the titanium. That's the 500 we promised altogether. And then with number 8, we use that amount to pay for your reentry so that you could do it again. and start at silver on your sponsor's success blueprint. This is crazy awesome. Okay, you'll learn it as we go along. Now, this was very simple as well. 3 simple steps to get to titanium. You and 2 and 1 more. Now, these 2 are date and time stamped as everybody else is, but because you referred them, the date and the time of the second one is the most important, because if that second one is dated and timed before any of these guys got their 2, that means you're the first qualified with 2 to go through to titanium. So when 1 more comes in, or if they were there already, you go straight to titanium. Isn't that cool? The blueprint splits with 4. The other 4, they're taken care of by this titanium. He works with them to create another titanium on this side. But your concern is just the side that you're on, always just 4. You don't have to wait for 8 to fill for you to get to titanium. You can do it with just filling the 4 because the blueprint splits at half. Pretty cool. Okay? So let's show you exactly how the blueprint splits. So here's a blueprint. We've got 1 titanium, 2 platinums, and 4 golds. But then there's 8 empty silver positions. There's no one in there. So in these empty silver positions, now you took the first one. Oops, you got started, and you took the first one. There you go. And then you brought in the second and third. You are now qualified because you've got 2. But then you brought in the third one for good measure, which is the 4th silver, and that splits the blueprint. If you were first with 2, that constitutes a split, and you will go through and you will become titanium. And now you have your own blueprint. You don't become titanium on a titanium's blueprint because he has that blueprint. So a new one is formed for you, and you take your sales reps with you. You'll take these 3 and these 3 with you, if this is you, and you will become the new titanium. So if you took these 3, well, you took those 3, you've got 2 platinums and 1 gold there. You took the other 3, they become the other 3 golds. Because you went through from silver, which would have been to gold, you went straight through to titanium. So now there's 8 empty positions for you to fill. All right, let's go back to this titanium because he wants to cycle out. He's only made $300. So now he brought someone in on the other side, and then this one and that one, he just made $500 and $100 re-entry, and we created a brand new blueprint for a new titanium, whoever had their 2 first. It could be anyone here. Okay, so there's a new journey happening here. But what happens to this titanium? Well, he now cycles out because there's no more money for him to make at this point, and he has nowhere else to go. So he comes out and becomes a silver position on wherever his sponsor is on his sponsor's blueprint. So it could be any of these silver positions, but he takes a silver position. Okay, always the one closest to the left. Okay, so if it's on this side, it's the closest to the left is 5. If it's on this side, closest to the left is number 1. So that's where it would start. Okay, so pretty cool. Now there's, every time that 8 people come in, 1 person makes 500 and a re-entry, 2 titaniums are promoted. So you see 2 titaniums, 2 new ones, and then 8 new silvers for each new titanium. And the process goes through again and again and again. Now, how do you cash out? This is really cool because everybody wants to know. So you get started for $100, you get started. Now you can pay by Bitcoin, you can pay by email transfer, direct bank deposit, you can pay by Western Union, you can pay by MoneyGram, you can pay by, well, we have another system that we do use for our online digital cards, so you can pay through that system as well. And you can pay cash if you're in the area. So there's a few ways that we can work out for you to pay. Some people even send bank wire for their groups. So whatever way you'd like to pay to get in, that's fine, let us know. All right, and we do use some PayPal as well. Okay, so every new referral is date and timestamp. So you brought in your 2, you're qualified. Okay, now you become titanium. That's where you'll start collecting when the next 8 new silvers come in. You get 5 of those payments, 2 go to the company, and we pay 1 for re-entry. So you made $500. Do you get that? Cool. And you never have to pay out of your pocket to come back in. So that original 100 works for you always, as we will pay for your re-entry for you to come through. Now, talking about re-entry, this is a true follow me system. Your personal referrals will always requalify you on your subsequent journeys. So that means every time you cycle out, you come back in under your sponsor on their success blueprint, and anyone you sponsored, when they cycle out, they come back in and count as a referral for you. So remember the 3rd referral that you made, it was called a pending referral on your first journey. And now you're on your second journey, so that pending referral now is activated as your first referral on your next success journey. Okay, this is phenomenal. So all you'd need is one more to get to titanium. So what if you had 4 or 8 or 10 in the pending? That would mean 5 additional journeys are paid for already, or you are qualified for 5 more journeys without ever sponsoring another person. Pretty cool, right? So the work you do now will pay for your success later. Okay, let's do the recap. This is cool. Attend a briefing online or in person. Get started for $100 USD. There's no membership fee at this point. Share the opportunity with at least 2 people and make 2 referrals of $100 USD. Help your team do the same, which is share with their 2 and have their 2 pay their $100. Okay, become titanium and collect $500 USD plus $100 USD re-entry, and that all happens when 8 new members join after you become titanium. All right, do it again and again and help your friends, help everybody get through, because the more people you help, the more it comes back to you. Folks, we talked about valuable member benefits. I'm going to break it down. For your $100, people always ask, do I get a product? What's the product? Folks, you need to put this in your head. You're purchasing $2,500 worth of useful online member benefits for your $100. Okay, so when there's a quiz and we ask you, what product do you get for your $100? Yes, you get $2,500 worth of useful online member benefits that include and are not limited to success videos, learning languages. How about learning German? Promo certificates if you want to go on cruises or what have you. Health and fitness, improve your body. Self-empowerment, become stronger in your mind. Cooking and recipes, learn to be your wife's or your husband's hero. Cook every meal that you'd like. Learn how to make soft drinks, whatever it is. Your very own travel booking engine as well, so you can book travel anywhere in the world, and much, much more. Folks, there's so much here. There's hobbies and leisure. There's do-it-yourself, fix your car and home. You know, there's so many more things that you can do here. Please, I encourage you to take a look at these. They're all clickable in your back office. You'll see exactly where they all lead, and everything is downloadable. You can get online books. It's phenomenal. And then, of course, the booking engine, book your flights wherever you'd like to go. Folks, how to get started. This is very simple. Okay, I've had phone calls where people are asking me, where do I pay? Well, the instruction here says email quicksilvercash@gmail.com, okay, for best payment method, or pay attention to the methods that we've told you in the presentation, or just ask your sponsor and they will tell you. Okay, so we have several ways. We want to make sure that it's the best option for you on how you pay to get in. So immediately after you sign up on your sponsor's link, you put your email address, create your user ID and your password and your phone number, of course. You'll see this screen and it's telling you join the $100 program. Great. So you need to pay $100. And how do you do that? Okay, as I said before, there's PayPal, there's email transfer, there's direct deposit in Canada and the US. Just ask. Okay, there's Bitcoin. It's right there on the website. And there's PayPal too. So just ask and we'll sort you out. Okay, we'll activate you right away so that you could become a brand new official member of Quicksilver Cash, and you can explore your back office and start earning money and helping others earn money. You can earn money as early as tomorrow. Now, folks, there's a life change ahead. If something is going to change in your life, you know it is. And it's up to you to make the right change because you want greatness to happen. And you know what, folks? If you want to change something in your life, you need to change something in your life. Don't let anyone get in your way or anything, because sometimes challenges occur. Oh, my dog died. Oh, I lost my job. Oh, a friend of mine got evicted, so I have to help them. You know what, folks? The only way we can help people these ways is to earn money. We can't stop earning money when circumstances of life occur. And that's why this life change with Quicksilver Cash is going to change your life if you will let it. You've got to let it. Don't let anything stop you. Folks, my name is Chris Swayze. I want to welcome you to Quicksilver Cash. I'm the CEO and owner of this company. And you know what? You can reach us. We are Quicksilver Cash. Our phone number is 437-775-CASH, which is 2274, or quicksilvercash@gmail.com. and quicksilvercash.com is where you'll find all the details about our company. Yes, we're a real company with a real product, with a real mission, with real people earning real money real quick. Thank you very much for getting started with Quicksilver Cash tonight. And just get back to the person who brought you here and say, how can I get started with you right now? And that's what we want to do. We want to get started right